Yo, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? I am back again with another video. Jonah TV War, another day at the studio. Today, I'm going to talk to your people about it's time to move on with your life. It's time for move on with your life. Move on with your life. It's time for you to move on with your life. Okay? Now, this message is applied to y'all people. Okay? Already done do this message about let it go. Okay? Already do the message about 34 minutes. Okay? Now, I had to do another message about it's time for you to move on with your life. Okay? It's according to the Bible. In our journeys with the Most High, in our walks with the Most High, all of us come to a place to whereas we know they dump our hearts, it's time to move on. I don't care who you are. I don't care what skin color you are. Okay? We are come to a place in our lives, in our walks with the Most High, to where we know it's time for us to move on. The problem is that most people are not honest at all. Most people were trying to hide it like crazy. Most people trying to cover like crazy. Most people will keep containing debts. They had to move on, you know what they do, you know. Most people trying to act like nothing's happening in their personal lives. And they keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And deep down in their hearts, we know it's time for you to move on. You know. And I'm going to talk about this because all of this is in the Bible, like I say. And I'm going to show you for yourself. That was in the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 to 4. Okay? The book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 to 4. Okay, y'all? And it's about Abraham, okay? Abraham been through this, okay? We all been through this, just like Abraham been through this, okay? And guess what, folks? He passed it. I don't know about you guys. And guess what? Abraham in the Bible, he passes because he been through this. He passed it. He passed. All right? Again, that was in the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 through 4. First thing is this. If you're not spiritual, this message is not for you. If you are the kind of person don't have no common sense, this message is not for you. If you are the kind of person don't want to hear the truth, this message is not for you. If you are the kind of person don't want to hear the word of God, this message is not for you. If you are the kind of person don't want to apply, then let it fly. This message is not for you. If you are the kind of person having a nerve to talk about stop making the videos and all that foolishness stuff, this message is not for you. Okay? If you are the kind of person continue following of your lies of the religions, whatever who you follow, whatever who you represent, this message is not for you. One thing I gotta say is, if you are the kind of person scared to go up higher and higher and higher levels with the Most High, this message is not for you. Okay? Now back to reality. Okay? It's time for you to move on. Abraham went through this. Abraham went through this. A lot of y'all are going through this right now in your lives, in your walks with the Most High. Okay? Abraham, he's a man that followed the Most High. He really close to the Most High. But Abraham came to a breaking point in his journey. It's time for him to move on. Just like us, just like me, just like you. Watch this. The book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 to 4. Look at verse 1. Now the Lord has to Abraham, get out of your country, for your family, for your father's house, to a land where I show you. Look at verse 2. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you. I'm going to make you angry. You shall be blessed. I will bless those who bless you. I will curse them who curses you. And you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Look at verse 4. Verse 4 is the test. Look at verse 4 with an open eyes. So Abram departed. Look at that. So Abram departed of the Lord had spoken to him. Wow. And Lot with them. And Abram is 75 years old and he departed for Haran. Now wow. Y'all. The book of Genesis chapter 12 verse 1 to 4 is so powerful and very deep. It speaks to all of us. It speaks to every single one of us. The problem is that people don't want to obey. And see, the difference with Abraham, the difference with you is that Abraham obeyed quickly. He did debate with God. It didn't take him 2 years to do it. He just did it. See, when you know it's time for you to move on, this is your problem. You take it too long. That's your problem. You take it too long. Now look at Abraham. It says right here, the verse 4. Abraham departed. You know what it's basically saying? It's saying that Abraham is got up and rolled out quick. He not debate with God. He didn't take him 30 years to obey the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take months and months and months. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't complaining. He just did it just that hairy. It's just that quick. You know what I'm saying? He got up. He just moved on. That's what I like about this brother Abraham, man. And see, a lot of y'all folks are not doing that. Y'all just took it for 30, 50 years to move on. Come on, man. Me personally, man, I'm trying my best to move on. And see, a lot of y'all people are not. What is wrong with y'all people, man? See, it said Abraham for departed. This dude obeyed God quickly. It's time for you to move on. But see, the problem with God's people, y'all, is that God's people don't want to move on. And you know what I'm saying? And people not ready. But people already, you know what I'm saying? Most people, they're on the time, you know, to move on, but they don't want to do it. They fail. They fail. Abraham, move on. Let's listen again, man. Let me take it back. Verse 1, the Lord speaks to Abraham. Okay, he's talking to Abraham. You know, he's talking to you too. God tells us that get out of your country. Then God tells him, get away for your family. Man, do you tell get ready for your father's house? And see, let me put a stop with you. Let me put a stop right here. And see, a lot of y'all people live with your family the rest of your life. You know, you worry about your family. You know, you never move on with your life, what God had for you. But you just live with your family. You worry about your family. You worry about this. You worry about that. You checking on them and make sure they're all right and all that stuff, you know. You know, my fiance do the same thing. She always checking her family, and her family don't even cares about her. She wastes her time to worry about her family, you know. And me personally, I'm definitely to move on, because I no longer live by my mama no more. I'm happy. I move on. I got my own place. I pay my own bills. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing. But now I got me a spot. You know, got me a video. I preach the gospel to you guys. I'm helping y'all guys out. Man, I move on. You know what I'm saying? I love doing videos. You know what I mean? But the rest of y'all people, y'all just sitting there and live with your mama. You live with your daddy. You live with your grandma. You live with this, live with that, instead of be on your own. And see, a lot of y'all folks out there are so afraid to live alone. Don't tell me you got God in your life and you're scared to live on your own. Man, you know what? God is saying, leave your destination, your city, your hood. Get out your country, Abraham. Get out. The Lord tell the Most High Yah, he tell Abraham to leave. Move to another land. The Most High told him to move to another city. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me, man. Let me tell you something about me. The Most High been telling me to leave out of San Antonio, and I did, because I have a debt of my relationship with my ex. It makes me going crazy. The Most High tell me, go back to California. He gave me all that dream about the apartment, what I used to live at when I was a little baby, and I was a little kid, and I was young. The Most High, Yah told me, get an apartment. Go back to apartment where your mama used to live at, where she was raised you was a little kid. He gave me the same dream about the apartment. He gave me the dream about I was staying in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I dream about living upstairs where my mom used to live at, where she was raised me and my little brother. He told me to go back. And guess what? I'm working on it, but I'm on the waiting list, you know. But he already told me to leave San Antonio, and guess what? And I did. And see, a lot of y'all folks out there are not doing it. A lot of y'all people are not doing it. Y'all just want to stay in a cursed city, staying in a cursed family. You want to stay in this cursed relationship and cursed friendship and the cursed church and jobs. Some of y'all people don't want to leave that job. You know what I'm saying? You let the people treat you like that, but you don't want to move on. Come on, somebody, man. Come on, man. It's time for you to move on to another city. It's time for you to move the neighborhood. It's time for y'all to move to another neighborhood. It's time for y'all to move somewhere else. It's time for y'all to move. The Most High already tell you need to get out of your cursed relationship where you had, because the relationship between you and a woman is not gonna work, because y'all be arguing all the time. Y'all be arguing about some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's time for y'all to move on. Move to another city or move to the next country, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you got to do what the Most High called you to do, because look at Abraham. Look at that brother Abraham, man. He moved on quick. He not dumb. He not stupid. His pencil sharp, hard, man. Abraham, he moved on quick. Come on, somebody. Don't get mad with me. Don't get mad with me, you hear me? I know, you know what I'm saying? It's true. It's truth, man. If you want God to bless you, it's time for you to move on. Move on. Keep in pushing. Keep in pushing. That's right. Look what God told him, chapter 12. Get away from your family. Wow. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the Most High told Abraham to leave his family and leave his country, you know. For all of you or don't know, your country be another apartment complex. Your country be another city. Your country be another state. You know why? Because God tell all of us to move on in different ways. Do you feel what I'm saying? Do you feel me when I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna repeat that. Your country could be a different city, a different state, a new home, a new apartment complex, whatever, a new area. Fine, that's cool. But God still tell you to move on. Now watch this. Then God says, and the Most High told Abraham to get out the country, to get out the family members. Okay, now that's the problem right there. A lot of people don't want to move on to get away from their family. Wow. A lot of people, you know, like I already said, a lot of people don't want to move out with the family. You know what I'm saying? Some people just scared to leave out the family. You know, this stuff is just, you know what I mean? This stuff is really make me mad, you know, because see, a lot of people, they don't do things like I do. I move out my family. You know what I'm saying? I move on. You know what I'm saying? And I want my fiance to do the same thing I am. You know, I told her to get out the family, but I wasn't even forcing her. And she said, you know what, babe? You're right about that. You're right about that. I'm getting out of here anyway. And see, you know, she moved out the family. She stayed with me, what God wants her to be. You know what I'm saying? Because she's safe with me. She ain't worrying about get kicked out every day. You know what I'm saying? She didn't need to kick out. She didn't need to worry about being raped every day. She didn't need to worry about being abused every day because she's with me. She's safe with me. You know what I'm saying? And her family never satisfied that. you know what I'm saying? And see, come on. You see, y'all people, man, y'all live with your family, but you don't want to move out of your family. You know why? Because you're so afraid to leave out your family because you think something really gonna bad happen to them. No, I'm gonna stay with my mama. I'm gonna stay with my sister. I'm gonna stay with my best friend. I'm gonna stay with my boyfriend. I'm doing this and doing that. And see, that's your problem because you don't want to move on. So how God gonna bless you if you don't move out what God called you to be? Because he already told Abraham, look what Abraham did. He moved. He moved on. How come you ain't? He blessing him. He blessed Abraham, but he don't bless you because you don't move. You don't want to move. And that's ridiculous, man. Like I say, folks, the Most High Yahweh already told Abraham to move on. But he already tell you, just like they tell Abraham, you don't want to move on. You want to stay where you at. And see, that's why y'all going through some lot of stuff because you don't want to move on. You don't want to move on. You can't just let it go, move on, and the Most High, could bless you. But you don't. Abraham listened to the Most High, and y'all ain't. Me, I already blessed already because he been telling me, get out of Texas, go back to California, and I did. Because the Most High know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I've been hurt. So-called girlfriends and all that stuff, cheating on me with a tall, hairy, dick man. You know what I'm saying? Butt naked in front of my face, and she laughing in my face. The Most High told me to move back to Cali. You see what I'm saying? Now, a lot of y'all ask a question to say, but Jonah, why the Most High tell Abraham to get out the family? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked. I'm here to open up your eyes. I'm doing my best to give you an answer, okay? Because your family will always be number one tool is killing your walks with God. That's why the Most High tell Abraham to get out of the family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not hearing me, you know what I'm saying? Reason why God told Abraham to get away from the family, because your family always were number one people who kill your walks with the Most High. This is true. It's the truth, man. This is truth. I'm not lying to y'all. I know what I'm talking about because they killing you in your walks with God, man. It's time for you to move on. That's the reason why they told Abraham to move on, to give him the promised land. That's right. Always the family. You see, they're always the family, always in your business. They're always the family trying to control your life. They're always your family who down in your walk with God. It's always your family always hindering your purpose. It's your family. Think about it. How you can focus on God when you got the family around all over all the time? Don't get me started, family members. Your family always popping up to your house, knocking your door. Some of y'all come over with a mouse. How can you spend some time with the Most High, and then your family comes knocking your door and disturb your peace? Answer that question. Think about it. You trying to chill on a certain day and somebody is knocking your door. That's why God is telling you to get away. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I'm way out here. I'm way out here in Cali, man. My mama's in San Antonio. My dad is in Fort Worth, Texas. You know what I'm saying? My sister's in New Orleans. You know what I mean? I got family all over. You know, that's the reason why I move forward, because I don't want to be a stirb. That's right. Since I got me my own spot, I got a roof on my head, I don't need to worry about me knocking the door all the time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is real. That's the reason why the Most High told Abraham to get out the family. To leave your family, because your family, all they do is just keep him bound, to keep him suffering, to keep him be bondage, you know what I'm saying, trying to use him up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep him, trying to control him. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Most High got plans with Abraham. They told Abraham to move on, and he did. How come you ain't? How come you ain't? You gotta move on, man. You really need to move on, man. If you don't move on, everything just destroys you in your walks with God. Because the Most High already know what's going down. That's the reason why he told Abraham to move on. That's right. Then it's deeper. And also, the Most High tell Abraham to get away from his father's house. Too. Wow. Look at it for yourself, people. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. And it says, get away for your father's house. Why God tell him to get away for his father's house? Why? Looked at it with an open eye. Why would God tell Abraham to get away for his father's house and move on? You know why? Because it was time for Abraham to build his own legacy. It's time for Abraham to move on and build his own legacy. There's a lot of you all, you are hide in your parents' house. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of y'all people are hiding for your parents' house. And that was a shame. That's shameful, man. That's shameful, you, and that disgrace, because a lot of y'all people, you still living your parents' roof. That's a shame. That's a shameful, man. Grown ass man, grown ass woman still live with their parents' house. Live with your dad. Live with your cousin. Live with whoever. And you're so afraid to move on what Most High call you to be. Your parents' house, but you're hiding up under your parents' house. Yeah, it's true. A lot of people hide of their family's house. That's shameful. It's sad to say. That's why you got people 30 years old, 40 years old, and still living with their parents, and still living in their parents' house, because they are hiding. They are afraid of the real world. They are afraid to move on. That's right. The Most High told Abraham to get away and get out your country and your family and your father's house to a land where I will show you. I see a lot of people don't want to move on. But guess what? If they don't move on, they are basically missing the biggest blessing of their lives. They are missing the biggest blessing of their lives. I'm going to repeat it. If you don't want to move on, you are missing out of the biggest blessing of your life, man. Trust me on this. God is not going to bless you until you move on. And a lot of y'all, you just don't get it. The Most High not going to bless you till you move on. And you wonder why you're not being blessed. You wonder why you're not get blessed. Because you're not move on, because you're hiding, because you're afraid of the real world. And that's shameful from God, man. That's shameful. That's a shame. That's shameful, man. You never really move on. It's sad to say, but it's so simple. Preachers don't want to talk about this topic. You know what I mean? It's so sad. It's so sad, man. The preachers don't even talking about Abraham like talking about, man. They're not even deeper to the truth about Abraham. Move on. He's the main brother of here. See, that's what I like about Abraham. See, a lot of y'all Negroes, man, don't want to talk about it, especially the preachers, man, of minister, call himself a minister, a deacon, a pastor. Don't even talk about this brother like Abraham, man. Abraham moved on. Because he doing what the Most High called him to do. He moved on just that quick. That's the reason why he has so many blessings. Big blessing by the Most High. And see, a lot of y'all guys out there, come on, man. I don't understand why y'all just don't do it. I'm blessed because I'm in Cali. I get away from this cursed relationship and cursed family members. It's my mom and my dad and my family members. The Most High been telling me not to go back to New Orleans, because New Orleans full of curses, full of killers, full of pride going on and all that. He been told me not to go back. We've been left since Katrina. We've been left. But now he told me to leave Texas, and I did. But y'all, come on, man. And see, I'm blessed. Abraham blessed. The rest of y'all, man, come on, man. Come on, somebody. Come on, man. I gotta do videos like this, man, to tell y'all this, man, because nobody in the whole wild universe don't want to talk about this, because they don't even know the truth. They don't know the truth. Gosh, man. And see, Abraham, come on, man. Abraham, man. He's blessed. Don't get mad with me, because I'm speaking the truth, man. And I gotta do these videos like this, man. Man, I heard this message on the brother videos, man. And time for y'all to move on. And now this start making me doing videos to open up your eyes even more. Come on, man. That's why you got the blessing. And look, and God's telling them. Look at verse 2. In Genesis chapter 12, verse 2. I'll make you the great nation. I will bless you. I'm going to make you angry to be blessing. The Most High tell Abraham, look, you be me to move on. You get away from all this. I will bless you. I'm going to make you, you know what I'm saying? I bless you. For real, I'm going to bless you. What? It looks like to me, and God gave him the deal, a big deal. Look at it with an open eye. The Most High just gave him the big deal. Abraham, in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 to 4. The Most High gave Abraham a deal, big time, man. And guess what? Abraham got the deal for the Most High. They give him the game, and guess what? Abraham passed it. That's why Most High is so happy. Big smile on Abraham, because Abraham, he passed. Come on. Now here's another one. The Most High tell Abraham to get away from their land, get away from their family members, get away from their father house, and get away from all that stuff. And he passed and go to the land. And after that, God tell him. And guess what? The Most High gonna do some good to him. Now, the Most High tell Abraham, say, if you do this, then I don't know how to say this. If you do what I say, I'm do things for you. I'll do things for you because you listen to me. You obey me, you listen to me, I'll do everything to you. I give you this. You can be a blessing, I'm gonna bless you more. God, the Most High making a deal with them, man. Come on, man, come on. The Most High gave him some good deals. I'm telling y'all, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. That's right, man. That's right. Man, I be saying this all day, man. You know what I mean? If you want God to bless you, you got to move on, man. Stop holding on to things. Stop staying with so-called family members or friends, whoever you staying with. It's time for you to move on. Move on. Build up your own brand or something. Go chase your dreams or something, man. Come on, somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, you want Most High to bless you, you got to move on. You got to move on. You got to get out the city, Get out of your family members. Do something about your life, what God has you to do. And that's all I gotta be saying, man. It's your boy Jonah TP Ward. I had to do this message, man. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Remember, the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 to 4. It's time for y'all to move on with your life. Okay? So that's all I gotta be saying. I'm out. Peace.